All right, so we're doing guess what's in the box challenge. My brother Elvin's first up. If you get it, you get a point. If you don't, you don't. Oh my God, your hand. This item's all the way at the bottom.
It's a microphone.
Okay, what kind of microphone?
A condenser. Condenser mic.
You're right. All right.
Dude, wait, what the fuck? You know what a condenser?
That's fine. You can take it off.
You better not give me no damn bill, though. If you guys put a pair of nuts in there, fucking grab them so hard so you can scream so loud
I think that
in a high soprano.
Item 2.
What the fuck is Dude, is this two in the pink one? Stink. I know what it is.
Signal it with your hand if you know what it is.
There you go.
Alright, don't fuck with my shit, man.
That's
Come
a
on,
big
man.
boy. That's a big toy, bro.
Item 3. Alright.
Mira, that's a big toy. Ten cuidado. Hey, whoa.
Yeah.
Eso. Heavy corner. Mira. Yo, ten
I don't know
cuidado.
what the fuck it is, but it's some type of fucking drill type shit.
Get the wet stuff for her. Bro, I thought you said no animal.
Oh,
Nati, ten cuidado. Mira. Yo. Watch out. Yo, Yo.
Item 4.
It's gonna jump. It's gonna jump.
Be careful. Nati. Watch out. You. Yo.
Welcome to the Everything and Anything podcast, where we talk about everything and anything. I'm your host, Frank.
I'm your host, Uzi.
And today, we're doing a Meet the Family episode.
La Familia.
So I personally have my family here. I got 3 brothers here, 1 sister. We're still missing another sister, but this is basically my whole family. I told them to come on the episode so we could shoot the shits, talk. You know, it's kind of been a while. And I feel like y'all should just meet my family. If you guys know who I am, you know, this is a piece of me. One by one, if you want to introduce yourselves, you could look at this camera, you could look at that camera, you could look at this camera.
We're not related. Just,
He's like, I'm here against my will.
I'm just light skinned.
That's how we call him Moreno.
Yeah, he was adopted.
Yeah, see?
Go ahead, you go.
I'm Natalie, but they call me Nati. Yeah, I'm his older sister.
You already know Jimmy. Go ahead, introduce
I'm
yourself.
Jimmy. I'm an alcoholic. It's been 8 years strong. But yeah, that's me. You guys know who I am.
Yeah.
Love y'all.
I'm Elvin. I'm the oldest.
Chris, middle child.
Yes, sir. Yo, what is the funniest thing that a middle child can experience?
Hand-me-downs.
That's right.
Hand-me-downs. Secondhand stuff. Always coming down from either one. If they don't fit it, hopefully it fits me.
Yeah.
I don't know. My grandmother didn't do nothing. She wouldn't buy nothing. Everything's thrift. It's got to be used already.
I got lucky though, because I was like the smallest one.
Yes,
so
you
like,
were.
So I always got like to go clothes shopping and pick my own things out.
Yeah.
So I was always lucky. I was like, yes.
Yeah.
We only went shopping either on the day before the week of Easter and before school started. That was the only time that we would get clothes because we would go to New York.
Yeah, we go to New York. I remember that.
Yeah.
But like I was so they were very picky on my size and stuff. So they were like, "Oh, you could come shopping." So I'll go shopping. If I see stuff that they like, I'll pick it out for them too.
Yeah.
So
Because everything was cheaper out there. And,
Absolutely.
You get more clothes for
yeah.
less money.
Yeah. Bundle.
Most of them were boosted. You know what I mean? They were boosted. So, you know what I'm saying? Just resell them and there we go. You got half off now.
Yeah. I
You know
feel
what
like
I'm saying?
Nati.
It's the same shoes. Just they stole it and here we go.
Lo que pasa es que el Jordan is backwards, you know?
Yo, I see that all the time, bro.
He's like,
90s thing, bro. All 90s niggas was wearing bootlegged joints.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just it looked like the stock things, but those ain't it.
Or what about the Shaqs?
I thought those were Jordans. Yeah. I was like, oh my god, I got Jordans. Bobby was like, no, I got this at Walmart. It's Shaq.
Like, oh, man.
Fubu.
Yeah.
Full
All that.
Oh,
Lugs.
Oh my god, I remember the
And
fake,
one
I remember the
Fat
fake
Farm.
FUBU. Remember the U, the first U was upside down. Everybody was
Oh my God! They still make those, by the way. The Puerto Rico sneakers.
Yeah.
With the Puerto Rican flag on it.
Would be an R. So I thought, I said Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico.
I had sandals that said that.
How
too.
Puerto Rican are you?
I feel like not the
You guys-
the way you had to dress was like very strict.
Yo,
She got it the worst.
Jesus.
Yeah.
She had to
What?
wear
Because
skirts.
you guys grew up like
Very
Christian. Christian.
Yeah.
Okay,
My
okay.
hair was like to my thighs, like it was really long, and my grandma was really strict. She didn't even like me to wear skirts with a split. Yeah, and most of the time it's a long jean skirt, even when we went to the beach.
With the
Yeah.
tennies.
with
Yes.
the Jordans.
Well, when I met my husband in high school, it's really funny because when I met him, he's like, "Why you wear skirts plus Jordans?" Like,
Where did you go to high school?
I'm
It's a little bit style.
I am cool.
Milford. Oh, okay, okay.
Cool because I got Jordans.
yeah, he's like,
on.
"Why you wear? I don't understand why you wear skirts and Jordans." I said, "I like the sneakers, and I only wear skirts, so I wear the Jordans with my skirts." So,
Yeah,
yeah,
do a little bit of style,
it was hard. It was definitely hard.
especially in gym. Like
Oh yes,
Mm.
it was definitely hard.
Run Natalie and shit's like fuck it. You know what I mean?
She had to run to pick up her skirt.
Like I'll get this. She had one of those
Yeah.
those whatever you call a jean skirt, a jerk.
Yeah.
No,
Is that what is it called? Jorts are short.
yeah.
So what would you call a skirt that's jean? I don't fucking know.
I'll give him a shout out. My first Jordans were from him.
Oh, yeah.
Which ones? The maroons?
My
I
favorite
still have
Jordans
them.
all the time. The 13.
Those
Those are
You still got those
Yeah, I
13?
still have them.
I still got
Wow.
them because I bought a matching pair.
I still have
I
them.
still got them too.
Because one day when I was like my 8th grade year, he saw me wearing Shaqs. He was like, "Nothing. What the fuck are those?" He said, "What? This is what I got me." He's like, "Nah." He was like, "No. I'm gonna get you some shoes."
He went to New York.
He got
New York. Hey, get her a fat Jordan, bro. Jordan with
he
diabetes.
got
Jordan's got it.
With a beach ball, Isn't that in the basketball?
I got the volleyball.
because
Big
by
pugs.
that team,
Big pugs, man.
they're
The big
telling you
pugs.
about Fubu's and Shaq, but by their teen, they had nice shoes. These ones, they had nice shoes by their teen years. And
Yes.
me, I still have my Shaqs at 14, 13, 14. I'm telling you that day.
You still have them?
No.
Oh, I thought you did.
At the
She hasn't
at
Jordans,
the
though.
By the time
age
Yeah, yeah.
in them, you know. And I'm telling you, the day he saw him, he was like, "Nothing. What the fuck are those?" So I was like,
What are those?
"Well, I got me." And he's like, "Nah." And he got me my first J's. He did.
You don't get clown. Now you can give me my first J's. No, I'm
That's
just
funny.
kidding. I could get my own J's.
What's the funniest things you guys remember, like trying to be sneaky with Abuela?
The movies.
So Abuela raised you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, in and out for me, because
Yeah.
like I was with my mom a lot, like my sister too,
She raised us too.
and my brother too, my brother Frankie. So we were at our moms a lot too, growing up.
Yeah.
What was I gonna say though? But yeah, no, I remember us sneaking the movies though. Sneaking the movies or
Sneaking
breaking
into the
night, trying to
movies.
stay up as late as you can,
Yeah.
bothering him because he was always the first one to go to
Halloween
sleep.
Yeah.
Since he was always the one to go to sleep,
Yeah.
we always were like,
They scared the death out of me every time. Bullies, these two.
These
Nah.
two guys?
These two bullies.
No, man.
Who was worse? Who was worse, Jimmy or
I
Evan?
was
No.
probably the worst though.
No,
I was like the
Bendito.
prince.
This one.
Bendito.
I like to play
Jimmy
the
got
prince.
bullied too, man.
Oh yeah, I got bullied too. They outweighed me, and I used to fucking, they would like put all their weight on me. I'm like, oh, I'm trying to get these motherfuckers off of me. All the little parts of
I'm
my
gonna
face
get
is
him.
like
Yeah,
fucking.
I'm gonna get him in the front. I get him in the back. We toss him, bro. There we go.
I was so little. I was so
Don't
fucking.
Yeah.
Don't believe them.
So you said it was live?
They were all.
Sometimes.
Oh no, yeah, but we
get
getting up though.
They all bullied us.
Rumbles too.
They
Yo.
bullied us.
No.
What?
Bullied us.
No, but
These
it was
two?
easy for
Okay.
you. You would run into TVs
Nah.
and stuff.
Whoa.
You scared her to death. She run into whatever was in front of her. She didn't care. She turned around and run, boy. She run right
Yo, she
around.
must have the strongest head I've ever seen.
Yo,
I promise, yo, the TV will break before her head breaks.
Yo,
She has a strong dome.
Yeah.
I remember one time, right, we were at my mom's house, and she's running out the fucking back door, and she goes right through the screen. She went right through. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, why?
I
Why?
don't even remember that.
Or she hit the glass thinking that the door was open.
Maybe I had a
Oh my god, how many times that happened?
I definitely got.
She's clumsy though.
Yeah.
Out of everybody, she's
yeah.
the clumsiest.
She
one.
was, yeah.
I am.
He used to do a lot
There's
of
a
prank
lot of
calls.
those.
I would prank everybody in the world, bro. Even
prank
my
mom,
mother,
yeah.
my mom was sleeping one time in my car, right?
Oh my
And she's
god.
passed out, like dead ass passed out in the car, just chilling. I was like, I'm gonna fuck with her. So I get the wheel of the car. I'm like, oh my god, he's coming over. We're gonna crash. She wakes up.
She gets pissed.
I'm just fucking laughing out in her face. She sees me laughing and it just dawned on her. She's like, wham, you fucking asshole. She's like, you're a fucking asshole. And I'm just laughing. She's just pounding on me. I'm like, we're gonna get an accident for real now. You're fucking hitting me. I'm gonna hit this car. Yeah, no.
Exactly, bro.
That's I
Wow.
was definitely the prankster. I must say. I was.
Yeah.
I gotta say that the one of the moments that we used to sneak out from abuela was whenever it got to Halloween. Oh my God, we go to with Jimmy and his mom's house. She used to love watching Halloween, a whole bunch of horror movies.
Yeah.
And that was the only time I was able to actually see horror movies until I grew up a little, and then I started seeing it at my room, in my own room. But other than that, mom, grandma.
She hated that. She hated
Yeah.
all movies.
She was like,
trae demonio.
"Eso de diablo."
Eso trae demonio.
Ten
This is
cuidado que
bad
tu
music.
abuela.
This is mom or grandma?
It's my grandparents.
Yeah.
But I sometimes call her mom because she raised us
Yeah.
since I was a baby.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. Remember when you guys got your first like rap CDs, like DMX, and there was actually and like she found it. 'Cause
Yeah.
This one got caught, like always. This one was always getting in
The black
trouble
sheep.
Because they
always
didn't care.
getting caught.
They cared so much that oh my God, if I'm I don't care, I'm if I didn't say, oh well.
He's a stubborn fucking.
Oh well.
Hilarious, I mean,
You know
that's
what I mean?
why.
Like, what's she gonna do? She gonna beat me with the damn broom over there. It's gonna break. She gonna blame me for it. Don't worry about it. I got it.
I remember when she found the Cisco CD with the thong.
He left it in my room. He left it. It was his CD.
You get down like that, bro? You was getting down to this.
She snapped it
No,
and
because
put it back where she
me and
found
him,
it.
because me
what?
and him, we was trying to figure it like with the
Put it back where
DMX.
she
Oh
found it.
yeah.
With the DMX, we used to trying to figure out the lyrics, every word for word. We know at least 3 DMX songs, word for word, all the way through and through, and that Cisco song all the way through and through. We wrote them down. We freaking memorized them lyrics, me and him, and then sang it. And when mommy wasn't home, when my grandma was home, me and him be sitting there jamming with her radio, freaking sitting there singing the song. And nobody told on us
Yeah,
until Evie moved downstairs. Then.
Oh my God,
We
yeah.
had rats all through the building. We couldn't do nothing.
Oh damn.
Couldn't do nothing.
Shoot.
We had to leave we had to leave the neighborhood just to be able not to get caught to do something.
Yeah.
Because we was in Appleton Street, bro. We was like,
Oh my
we used to
God.
play manhunt.
I know
around
you
the whole
loved it.
neighborhood.
I know you loved it. Oh my God.
And
there's
then
too
he
many
go
memories.
home when they're supposed to go home. He'd be like, "Yo, Chris, we gotta go home." He's like, "You go home." I don't want to go home right now. I'm having fun.
Appleton was
We the only ones that gotta go home every time. So he go home at time, and I go home 10 minutes later. I'm like, I do gotta go home, man. I'm gonna get another one, bro. So I go home and get my butt whooped. That's it. You know what I'm saying? And I was just like,
I
damn.
drive by there from time to time.
Yeah.
So do I.
It looks so different.
I see it all the time.
I
'Cause
just remember it being bigger over here.
Yeah,
right?
It's
Yeah,
crazy how
I
huge
swear
it
the
looks.
yard was
It's
bigger.
actually,
Yeah.
it's
Like
actually
the
like this.
driveway was
Yeah.
bigger. I was
Second
like,
and third
wow.
floor.
Yeah, from
Yeah.
time to time I drive.
I was like, I went through there yesterday actually because I had to go to Stop and Shop. So every time I go through that way, going to go towards Stop and Shop, I go right by there. And man, I see it. They put a new fence up there now. They put the bushes in the front don't exist no more.
Remember when you guys used to play manhunt, like around that entire block?
Yeah,
I love it.
I just drove, and they still have the house. You know the house when you first turned into Appleton.
It's still abandoned.
With the colorful glass windows.
Yeah.
That house is still there.
Alex's house.
Yeah,
Alex
like,
was there.
I just think about all the stories with you guys. Sometimes
Yeah, that's true.
There's too many memories.
We got in trouble.
Suicide Hill.
Yeah.
Remember when that burnt
That
it
was
down?
a fucking suicide hill.
That was a suicide hill, yeah.
Right off the highway.
Down.
Burnt it down, you?
Right off the highway, bro.
Down. I burnt the highway down
Stories of
with a friend of mine. And it was at the time that I think it was a lot of people at the house. We was doing something. It was some type of church thing that was going on. There was a lot of people at the house.
Probably like a Vigilia or something.
Yeah, but it was like during the day, somewhat. It was evening. So my boy comes, he says, yo, I got this cherry bomb. And I was like, all right, what we gonna do with it? He said, we gotta light it up. But I ain't got no lighter. I said, my grandfather went stole his lighter. Took his lighter, freaking, we went all the way to Suicide Hill, lit it, and then he was like, now what do we do with it? Throw it, man, give me this thing. I threw it. When I threw it, it went poof, and then fire.
Oh.
And I tried to step on it, and it just kept going. It was just, well. I hopped back on my bike, took back off, right back to the crib. I don't know nothing.
Next minute you know
Dude, an hour, 2 hours later, the fire department and the police are at the house.
And then they
Knocking on the
backfire.
door talking about, I think you have a child here.
Yo.
And I was just like,
How old are you?
I'm bagged. I was probably like 10. I was probably like 10 years old, bro, and I had burnt that shit. And then he snitched on me. My friend snitched on me. He said, no, it was his cherry. No, it wasn't mine. You brought it to my house. I got you the light. You lit it. I tossed it because you was just going to hold it right next to us. And it fell in the grass.
There was a lot of stuff that happened in that house, bro.
Terrible, bro.
Every house.
I got for everything.
Yeah, I got a good.
Even going to
I know
their house.
exactly what you're gonna say.
You're gonna get me right to the next story over there, right? Let's get this one a little ready. So, the football.
Oh my God!
This will never.
Oh my God, Chris!
Okay, so this is what happened, right? So we're playing football, the three of us. So like Elvin's the automatic QB. So Chris and I are playing each other. So Chris just got a touchdown on me. I'm like, this motherfucker, I'm gonna get his ass. So I'm like, I'm just gonna out sprint him, catch the ball, and get a touchdown. I was like, bet. Boom. What I do, I did exactly what I said I was gonna do. I'm running, I'm like, yeah! And while I'm running, now we're playing in the middle of the street.
Yeah.
There's still cars and everything. There's this
Parked cars and everything.
parked truck right there. So I'm running, I catch the ball right near the truck while he's playing me. I don't even look at him. I just caught the ball and run. And the next thing you know, I hear is boom! And I get all the way to the tip of the truck, the front of the truck, and I just see the truck just fucking rock back and forth like this. I was like, I stopped and I still got the ball and I'm like, I'm gonna get this touchdown and I'm walking slowly to get the touchdown and all I hear is, help me! He's like, ah! And then I get the touchdown. I was like, I got a touchdown! I got a touchdown! You saw me, right? I go back over there, because I was an asshole brother, right? So I go back over there. I see this poor guy over there. He's looking at me, he's like, ah!
Yo.
In the midst of it all, his fucking eye swells up. Like, his fucking big, he's like, looking like a fucking, looking like a toxic Avenger. That's how fucked up the guy was.
I was upstairs and all I hear is you guys going up the stairs and I was like, get my soul! And you're like, hit it. He was so bad. His eye was like,
So he starts freaking out. Elvin starts freaking out.
So swollen.
And he like hugs him and he's like, Jimmy, go get help. And all I can do is just sit there and fucking laugh. His fucking eyes swelled up so big. And I'm just sitting there laughing at it like, what the fuck is that? And we just do it. And I'm like, I can't get help. I'm just sitting there
fucking asshole.
Rolling, bro, rolling.
God.
I finally get out of it and I go and I get him smoked. And we come upstairs now, we help him bring him upstairs and we get yelled at. Like we did something wrong. All we doing was playing in the streets. And we fucking, so happens he gets hurt.
Yeah.
That ain't the first time this happened to him in the eye. Remember the time with
Nope.
the bat? The Nerf bat? The
Yeah.
fucking,
And also,
he caught it and I caught it after. I was like,
fly
ha ha,
ball,
and I
the
got
sun was in my eye, bang, and that was Alexi. He hit a pop fly right in the middle of the sun. I'm trying to catch that shit.
Yeah, yellow thing.
Wow, it's my eye again.
Eye swells right now. Bro, his eye swells up. He got hit so many fucking times in the eye.
Again?
Again, when we were
Over
little,
and over again, but
We were like probably
it was every
7
time
or
doing
8 around
sports.
there.
Every time doing sports, I get hurt some way, somehow.
That's hilarious.
Those are the days,
Yo,
though, man.
that shit was fucking hilarious. I don't care.
Who was the fastest?
I guess me, yeah.
Who was the smartest?
None of them. They're all fucking
Who was the
dumb.
nerd? Who was the, Yo, who was the nerd? Who was the geek?
There was not really no nerd. I feel like you guys just
Equally
were
smart.
slick. You know?
Well, we had to.
Like
Yeah.
reading the books.
Yeah, like
The book,
Yeah.
she's the
My sister,
bookworm.
yeah.
She's the
Definitely the
bookworm.
bookworm.
Yeah, I focused
Yeah.
on school.
She definitely had the grades.
Yeah.
We
She
were
had
the
the grades.
goofballs. We were just goofballs,
Yeah.
bro.
I saw what
When-
they did and I didn't want to.
You can picture us as Teenage Mutant
You
Ninja Turtles,
had,
bro.
you had no
You
choice.
You can picture us, except he be the genius, mastermind behind the shit. You know what I'm saying? This nigga be the goofy ass Mikey.
Crying. I was a crybaby. I was a crybaby.
You know what I mean?
my
The goofy
God.
one that never takes nothing serious until it happen.
Yeah.
We told him Leo, but ain't nobody here really gonna follow that. But he's the oldest, so he be Leo.
Leader, yeah.
And I'm always the most aggressive one.
Raphael.
And I don't listen to nobody, and I'm a rebel. That's just what I do.
Yeah.
He sure is.
You ain't telling me nothing.
They can tell me whatever. I'll do it
That's
this
it, the
way. I don't
Brooklyn
care.
accent.
And I get hurt.
They
Hey,
told me nothing.
hey, canta suaviza, ¿viste?
Oh, yeah.
Some good. We're gonna get into some segments. Deal the Uno cards, bro.
All right,
Alright,
so
let's
we
see.
got these lovely Uno cards that are made
Dino
for
cards.
senior citizens.
Dino
Senior
cards.
citizen
For senior
Unos.
citizens.
Yeah, look how big these things are. I
You
don't
gotta
know
be
why
blind.
my sister's tiny as fuck. Always got the biggest. Like, what else you got?
for the
that was-
kids.
It was insane. What, the kids?
It's for the kids.
Ezra needs like 4 hands to hold it. He uses his toes and his hands. He's like, Theo, look at. I got Uno. All right. So it's what, 6 cards?
I think
Seven.
Seven, yeah.
Imagínate.
Thank God they
Dios mío,
big.
¿cómo aguantar esto?
Yeah, I know.
You don't want
I was gonna know what I got from like a mile away.
Right? You gotta be up here like
I was
this,
like,
like, yo.
Uno.
Wah, espérate.
Me too.
You give me the whatever one's on top.
Se fue la agua.
Ooh.
I didn't even know that was close. My bad.
Boleta.
Put it on my tab. How many you got?
I got
It's
3.
2. I got 2.
I got
I got 2.
So you gotta keep going.
Yeah, you gotta call. This is where you go here and then that. Can't even hold them down. Though. They pop up and shit. You
yeah.
see my whole thing up. Like, you see the color,
You gotta
man.
do like poker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, better.
5.
6.
Yep, 6.
Alright, 7.
You won't forget this, huh?
No.
You know?
Making memories.
Remember.
Espérate.
All right, wait.
Espérate.
La Biblia.
La biblioteca.
You can't do that.
No, you
one.
can't do that.
You
Yeah.
can't start with that. You
Color's
cannot
gonna be-
start with that.
Can't
Yeah.
start with that.
Mira esta vaina.
Yeah.
Massive cards. Things are ridiculous.
No, I was.
Senior citizen.
El ciego,
I cannot see this.
el ciego Beto de Boston, papi.
You like that. You go first,
Alright,
right?
so
Yeah, I dealt.
Left there.
Whoever dealt it goes.
Jesus.
Ocho Loco.
Ocho loco. Mira
this is
esa
crazy.
porquería, bro.
This is crazy.
Hey, you
So-
honestly making it look easy though.
All right, I have a question.
I got big hands, sorry.
Alvin, I'm gonna start off with you. What's your
Alright.
spiritual animal? If you could think of one, it could be anything.
Let me see. So that's a great question. I would say it would be a A horse.
A horse. I like that. You always loved horses.
I did.
Ever
Yeah.
since we were kids, you always talked about horses and going to Vieques and riding the horses
Yeah.
out there and everything.
I love
So that was
horses.
a good. I
Talk
went to
about
Vieques.
that. Talk
Did you?
about
Yeah, not that
that.
long ago, and it was beautiful.
Talk about
and the
Vieques.
horses being out there. The horses out there was insane. It was
He still got the scar.
I,
He
oh
still
yeah.
got the scar.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Funny story.
How did you get that?
Funny
started?
story. We are in PR. We go every summer with my grandmother. She takes us all the time to see our family. in
Go,
PR.
Chris.
So
Blue or 8?
blue.
All right, there we go. Who's 3?
So-
blue.
We go to PR. My mom buys a horse. She ends up getting one.
3 blue to you.
So we decided to ride it. We want to ride it. We got a horse. We want to ride it. We go ride it. The horse is a wild horse. Now we're with my cousin Xavier too,
I'm gonna change this shit.
and
up.
his friend.
Hold on.
Right? We go. I'm on a bike. I am not riding the horse.
Escrito feo.
I am
Yellow
not
or
riding the
nine?
horse.
Yellow and 9, man. Yellow or 9.
Si no tiene.
Dale Jiménez ahí.
Oh, okay.
Uno para atrás, para allá, uno para atrás, para allá. And right? So we go. So I'm on a bike riding with them.
3 red.
And we start riding the horses. Horse is doing fine, and out of nowhere, his horse takes off. And the dude,
What?
and then my cousin's friend is behind him, going behind him like, "Pachícalo,
Yeah.
pachícalo."
Machícalo.
He
Which
don't- I'm
means to pull
screaming at
back.
him. He don't know what the hell you're saying. Achica qué, brother? He don't know what the fuck you mean. Pull the rings up.
Oh.
Because it's a tambocado,
Yeah, yeah.
so he's going faster.
Yeah, yeah. Oh.
He winds up shortening the horse stops and he goes right over the horse into barbed wire
Yeah.
Damn.
and a big old rock. Now I'm here pissed off because now we not supposed to be out here. We weren't supposed to go anywhere. We're supposed to be home.
Yeah.
Whose turn is it?
Now I gotta go home.
You're losing this one.
I have to ride
I'll catch
all the
up to
way
y'all.
home and tell my mother he got hurt on the horse and he's leaking and everywhere. Just blood.
As well.
Hop in the car, go grab him, take him to the hospital. He comes back stitched up 20 hours later. And
That
it
gets-
was like a whole day.
Vieques got one hospital.
Yeah, and it's
Fucking
like
tiny
you gotta
as
go in a
fuck.
lancha.
It's in the
to
middle
do
of
it.
nowhere, bro.
Yeah.
It's fucking
Bro,
wild.
I'm sorry. They didn't shuffle this fucking deck. I'm getting like a whole. I'm getting a whole.
Tell them how you feel.
Bro.
Anyways, Christopher, what's your spiritual animal?
I don't freaking know. Probably a bear.
A bear? That's very funny.
Ah,
Man,
that fits
no.
you.
And Usanina?
There you go.
Ahí
goddamn.
está,
He got one. He got one.
So,
What's your spiritual animal?
where do we leave off? So you are. Wait, so you
I'm
horse?
a bear.
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 You?
Garfield.
You're a cat that eats lasagna?
And eats lasagna. That is my spirit animal, my friend.
Is he Otis?
I'm
He's
super
gonna say
chill.
Zodi? Alright, whose turn is it? Your turn.
My turn.
Yeah, you gotta tell me your spiritual animal. I
I
know yours, but you.
Nah, it's not my turn. It's Chris's turn.
Nah.
Put the
you
four,
just-
bro.
Oh,
We're going this way. Yeah.
Oh yeah, reverse.
Oh,
reverse.
right.
My spiritual animal.
Yeah.
I say eight.
Oh. Edmund, no matter
An
you
eight?
cheating, bro. You
What
can
about
see,
you,
man.
Nadine?
My whole deck. I bet you he knows exactly what I got in
You
these
say
five
bear?
cards, yo.
It's you. He
It's
reversed.
green.
You can
He
do
be
something better than a bear.
green.
Yeah.
The bear is very
Oh.
protective.
Okay, so she got a bear. I got a wolf.
Wolf.
Facetino, what's yours?
God damn it.
This nigga still says
He's walking away.
Facetino, what is yours? Come on, Demon.
A cat.
You a cat too?
Meow.
Yeah, you guys and your cats. I love
7 lives.
it. 7 lives.
Always lands on their
I
feet.
know,
Two.
9 lives. Yeah. I'm sorry.
Into a
7.
truck.
7 cards.
Until a semi truck
Dyslexic
run you
ass
over, and that's the only life you're gonna have left.
You don't got green. You don't got
My go?
You got 2.
Yeah,
Is it my go?
yeah, because he reversed it back.
All right. My next question.
There it is. There it is.
I feel like we're playing spades in prison or something like that. For snacks. All right.
For snacks.
I have
Damn, man.
multiple times for honey bun.
Mira. So you, man, look at,
Twice.
boom. I'm getting hit too, bro.
¿Viste?
¡Ya!
You put down.
Mira,
Go ahead.
mira, porque tú
He got
veas.
no red. Look
Red.
at him. No red.
Diantre.
He got no red.
So don't talk. And act
Oh,
like, boom,
man.
it's blue.
Boom.
Uno.
I said,
Time.
that means I still get it.
You do? Okay.
Yeah.
That means you get all my cards, and I get yours.
Damn, Chris, you got.
Draw 4.
No, no,
All right,
no, no,
so
no.
You better have another draw 4 with all those cards.
Can be a draw too.
no. Damn. Okay, all right. So my next question, right, is what is everybody?
Red, red.
What are you
Hate this
thankful
game.
for this year?
What am I thankful for?
I was gonna ask that, yeah.
Man, actually,
Sorry, I didn't
no.
mean to do that.
nah, it's
okay.
alright.
You kicked me
So
off the show.
Shut up.
I'm so grateful because I miss you guys. You know,
That's
man,
awesome.
I like that.
it's
Beautiful,
been
bro.
it's been too long.
Yeah, I miss you too.
years, man, since we've been all together. I mean, of course, I see you guys here and there on social media.
Yeah.
But it's a whole different face, you know, when you're in person.
Oh no.
No, you're
Yeah.
definitely
How long has
right.
it been since you guys kind of like been together in one room?
It's been a while.
Years.
I think was
6
the
years.
last time?
Way
Yeah.
before I had my son.
Yeah, it was Christmas.
What was it?
Poppy's.
I was gonna say, in the hospital.
Was it
Yeah.
Poppy's?
Yeah.
When Poppy passed away.
Sure go, Jimbo.
It is my go, right? It's Jimbo's go. Reverse.
Reverse.
Yeah, that was just my question.
What about you?
bro?
Yeah, what about you, Chris? What are you
What?
thankful for this
What do you
year?
think
Me?
for this
Yeah.
year?
Breathing.
Breathing.
Shoot.
I hear
The way
that.
we were going, bro.
What do you mean?
Shoot. I hit the slums pretty hard, man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I had to go to the shelter. Freaking, you know.
Wow.
Life was a little hard. Now I'm in the crib.
You know
You know what I'm saying?
Crib, got your
So-
own car, got
I got my
everything
own
going.
Whippington now. You know what I mean? I work to get my license.
Mira.
Mira, ¿qué tienes ahí, coño? ¿Qué color tú quieres, señor?
What color?
Blue.
I got you.
I got you.
Y este como uno. Do it to him.
Good.
Or give me the. Oh.
Damn.
Green.
Damn. You called Uno already?
Yeah.
He
Damn.
did.
I'm slow.
It's okay. It's
could've got
okay.
him,
It's
but I
okay, my friend.
I was
Go ahead,
good.
man.
You wanna play with
A
me?
nice young brother. And for everybody that knows, I'm the second
Uno.
oldest.
¿Qué esto? Esto me
Frank,
quiere.
That's so dry, bro.
Yellow.
Jello.
Yellow?
Yellow.
All right. Here we go.
How Spanish people say yellow.
Yellow.
Jello.
Yellow.
Hold on.
And then what are you thankful for, Uzi?
Yes, Uzi.
Man, I'm thankful for a great year. I feel like after COVID, my life just went in fast forward. Like when
Yeah.
COVID hit, early 2020, I believe, and just my life just fast forward. So I'm thankful. I'm thankful for God's protection and grace and just everything, man, in general.
Yeah.
Ooh, what
Changing
color?
that. Green.
I thought you went blue. It was
Yeah.
already green.
Nice.
Damn, toma, pa' que blende.
Nice.
Fucking blend.
El green.
What am I thankful
Okay,
for?
what are you thankful for, Ephraim?
Uno.
I won.
Oh,
Well, you had yellow?
Everybody was paying attention to me.
That's why.
I'm thankful.
Look at that book I had. Comic book.
I had a couple books. Shoot.
All right, so what are you thankful for, Frank?
I'm thankful for family, right? I'm thankful for friends. I'm thankful for purpose, right? I
Yeah.
felt like I didn't know where my life was going about a few years ago after one of my best friends passed away. I felt really like depressed. I gained mad weight. So like this podcast kind of gave me a sense of like not maybe purpose, but a sense of like direction of where I really want to do things and where I want to go in my life. So I'm super thankful for family, friends, and this podcast.
Amen.
And God. I can't forget God.
Me
God's
too.
number
Hey,
one. God's
absolutely.
number
I
one.
have to say that. I have to say that. I feel like the podcast really like gave me like another creative outlet this year, and I just love telling people stories and listening to their stories.
Yeah.
And that really gave me like another outlet. I thought it was just like guitar or just this way or that way, but this was like a new way for me to vent my creative side. So definitely,
Wow.
definitely grateful.
What's
A
your
blessing.
Besides, like family and friends, I would say health. I'm really thankful for health. Like the past years have been a roller coaster.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I went through a lot with Hector's diabetes and whatnot. So, health. I'm grateful to be healthy and standing. You know, not everyone can do it.
Right.
How many kids?
2.
2 kids.
2 beautiful kids. You want more?
I think about it. Yeah, I think about it.
Shoot.
Man, I'm the only one with no kids.
Yeah. Do you want any?
I do, but right now, thank God, me and my wife, we've discussed it. If God blesses us with a child, amen. If He doesn't, amen as well.
Hey, it's still a blessing no matter what, bro.
Mhm.
That's how I look at it, you know.
Yeah.
It's more money.
It's so true, bro. So true,
Look
bro.
at that kid as a Ferrari, but
Nah, it's true. Kids are like a whole different expense.
it's so expensive.
We're gonna get into the next segment. Guess what's in the box?
Oh,
Okay.
who wants to get blindfolded?
All right, so we're doing guess what's in the box challenge. My brother Elvin's first up. If you get it, you get a point. If you don't, you don't. I'm gonna grab your hand. This item's all the way at the bottom.
It's a microphone,
Okay. What kind of microphone?
a condenser mic.
You're right. All right.
Dude, wait, what the fuck? You know what? That's
fine. You can take it off.
Better not give me no damn dildo. If you guys put a pair of nuts in there, grab them so hard, so you can scream so loud.
I think that
And a high soprano.
Item 2.
What the fuck is Dude, is this two in the pink one? Stink. I know what it is.
Signal it with your hand if you know what it is.
There you go.
Don't fuck with my shit, man.
That's a
Come on, man.
big boy. That's a
All right,
big
ready?
toy, bro.
Item 3. All right.
Mira, that's a big toy. Ten cuidado. Yeah, hey, whoa. Eso. Heavy corner. Mira. Yo, ten
I don't know
cuidado.
what the fuck it is, but it's some type of fucking drill test.
Get the white stuff for her. Bro, I thought you said no animal.
Oh,
Nati, ten cuidado. Mira. Yo. Watch out. Yo, yo.
Item 4.
It's gonna jump. It's gonna jump.
Be careful. Nati. Watch out. You. Yo.
So I just wanted to wrap this up real quick because it's getting late. Where do you guys see yourself in 5 years?
I got next question.
Yep. Where do you want to see yourself in 5 years?
I just want to be better in every single aspect of my life. Health wise, like physical, mental, spiritual, financial, professional, career. I just want growth. So I just see myself not where I am now, it's just better. It's not to sound cocky, I want to do more.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, of course. Yeah, ambition is always good to
I
have.
just want to do more in every single aspect of my life. I
Yeah.
want to be better,
Yeah,
You know?
I love that.
and as a person, better.
What do you do right now for career?
I'm a CNA.
Nice.
I'm a CNA.
Yeah, I tip my hat to you. It's not easy.
A lot of schooling, I imagine.
It's not so much. It's more like on the job, more
Yeah.
like
Oh, more
more
hands-on.
by experience, But it just takes patience, and physical strength because some people you take care of big, and whatnot.
We know you got that.
Yep, thanks to you guys.
Mm-hmm.
I got sometimes some of the girls will tell me, "Damn, do you lift?"
She's a mule,
Like,
bro.
nah, I grew up with
She's a
4 boys.
mule.
You got that
She's
from
a mule.
I grew up with 4 boys, and they're like, "Damn." They're like, "You're so short, but damn, you got some strength." I'm like, "I thank my brothers for that."
I always thought you kicked hard as hell too.
I know.
She got a donkey kick, bro. I call her the human mule, bro.
Who got kicked? Who got
Human-
kicked? You got kicked by her?
I definitely got kicked.
He got punched.
Oh, I got one.
I punched him.
Oh, Nothing.
What?
You gotta tell the story before he
Yeah.
does.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
Yes.
She stabbed me with a fucking fork. Let's not
How
forget
did
about
this
that shit.
happen?
Don't fuck with my food when I'm hungry.
Oh.
Don't. I was.
Tell the story.
I don't know why
you tell the story.
Tell the fucking story.
No.
Nah, he should tell the story. You're the victim.
Yeah. Tell the story. Tell the story.
Kicked their ass after. I was like the fucking victim. I got stabbed by a fork. Being an asshole.
I was hungry and I wanted a piece of a Danish, right? Like those big raspberry Danishes. And my mom wouldn't let me cut it. She told me, have your brother cut it for you. He put a crumb on my plate.
Oh.
Y tú ahí con hambre.
So I was hungry, and so all I thought was, well, all I have is this fork in my hand. So I stabbed him in the stomach with my fork.
The side of my stomach, she fucking cut me and everything.
Yo.
And it ran.
So today, he'll be like, I can't believe you forked me.
There was another.
That one was picking on me one day. And he used to hit me a lot, this one. He used to hit me a lot. And that day I told him, I said, Chris, leave me alone. Leave me alone. He said, oh, what are you going to do? What are you going to do about it? I said, I'm going to hit you. And he said, oh, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? I punched him right in the nuts. And I ran out the house.
Yeah.
Because I was too afraid to come back. He was on his knees. He was on
She
his knees.
dropped me, bro.
Yo.
Dropped me.
She got me
Te voy a coger ahorita. Déjale.
Yo, that's
got me
crazy,
again.
bro.
Hey, yo, it was
Yeah.
bad.
Oh my God.
Right? So, I was playing Crash Bandicoot in the living room.
I remember
right?
that game.
And so I'm playing, and like I was just talking shit to her, and she was talking shit back to me. And actually, I wasn't even messing with you. I was letting you be. I was just chilling, playing my game.
He was never innocent.
I go to sit back. She moves my fucking chair. I eat the shit out of the wall.
Oh.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I was so
I ran
pissed,
upstairs
bro.
because he was chasing me and I took my mom. And my mom couldn't even stay serious when I said it to her. I said, Mommy, she was trying to hurt me and it's my fault. I took the chair out and he fell and hit his head. She couldn't even stay serious.
Yo.
My mom was side with her all the fucking time too.
Man, can I ask
Us
you a
girls stick
question?
together.
Was it you or Adi who snitched on me in Florida after the party?
I was both.
Damn. Out years later.
I was already knew.
I
She told me that God revealed it to her already. when she
Snitch,
was
like, what
around.
did you, what happened?
They did a house party.
Oh.
yeah.
Está descarriado.
Oh yeah. In Florida, that was
Kid
my.
play.
But Abuela was like, I already knew.
See, the only thing I didn't go to Florida because I would have been a rat. I probably would have been in a lot of trouble. I mean, I got a lot of trouble up.
Maybe it was me.
Trouble up.
I got the biggest
Call me
beef
whatever you
ever.
like.
Los muchachos, los dos, es que there wasn't just us. Adi was the worst.
Oh God, she always told on us. It was
But Abuela
funny.
said that God already revealed it to her.
Ay,
when
sí,
she was
sí,
in my
seguro
house.
que sí, seguro que
She
sí.
told on me with the basketball. I broke the window. I was like,
Who, I did?
no, I did.
Oh.
And Adi told on me.
Oh, okay,
Like
I remember.
I was like. I smashed it. Nobody was there. I was like, "Alright, fuck it." Walked away. I was like, "I got away with that one." I'm chilling in bed, watching TV, and while I walk in, she's like, "Ay, qué lindo."
Oh my God.
And I'm like this, smiling like that. She's like, "Te rompiste la ventana." I'm like, "Oh, like a straight face, like." She's like, "Dime la verdad." I was like, "No, that wasn't me." Like, I was not lying. I said, "Nah, don't put
No,
your-"
it's hilarious.
Where do
You know what I'm saying? That
where do you
was
see yourself in 5 years?
5 years?
Yeah.
I'd be what? 45? Or going to be 45. So 5 years. I don't know, like, I don't want to sound cliche to not these things, but of course you want the best for yourself, right?
Yeah.
You always want to progress. You always want to be healthy. So I'm going to go with the cliche answer and just be like, yeah, hope to be healthy, wealthy,
Okay.
and happy, and my family in good shape and health.
I love that. But you, Evan?
I would say all of that, but I would say out of state, moved to Texas, down
Oh,
south.
Texas?
Yeah, just tired of being over
So
here.
hot out there, bro.
Yeah, literally 5 years, or maybe shorter. Probably moved down to Texas or South Carolina.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay. What about you, Chris? 5 years. What did you
Years
say? 5
from now,
years?
the progression, the growth, just like she said, you know what I mean? Hopefully in my own house, you know what I'm saying? And I wish the best, you know what I mean, for my family and everything. Hopefully, I don't know if I'll be in Rhode Island in 5 years, but you know what I mean? If I can get a house out here, then yeah, if I can't, maybe down south, I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe Midwest, I don't know, somewhere I haven't been.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just the new ambiance or something different.
Yeah.
But maybe. It's just a maybe. If I can find it here.
That's the only reason why I haven't bought in a house. Could have many times, but because my plans are not for it to stay here.
Okay. Yeah, I asked that question because I feel like it's good to have goals. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. Growth.
All right, what about you?
Thinner. You know what I mean?
Well, definitely want to grow this podcast.
Yeah.
You know, take it off. You know, dive into marketing. Like, you know, we have a whole plan, a whole strategy. That whole thing, and expand. You know, my musical horizons too. Save money, eventually get into real estate. All in 5 years. I feel like I could probably do that in 5 years. You know, I just gotta really
Execute.
apply myself.
Goal oriented.
Yeah, exactly. So, my turn.
Yeah.
Real quick. So, say something about your other 3 siblings. Say something positive about your other 3 siblings. Your other 4. Well, you guys are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Five, yeah.
Say something positive about your other 4 siblings. Starting with you.
You got 4 right in front of you.
Yeah, I feel like.
How do you tell? I think we all got 4 in
I'm gonna
front
go
of
like
us.
this.
5, I meant, right, because there's 1 missing.
Yeah.
And we had one that passed away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll start with Nati. I feel like Nati I could always go to and talk to no matter what. You know, I could literally tell her my deepest secrets and she'll always give me good advice. She's always been there for me. Jimbo, I love being around you. I feel like,
He's a clown.
yeah, not only that, but like you bring a lot of like laughter into my life. I feel like I could go to you too.
Humor.
Yeah, a lot of humor. I feel like I go to you. You've also helped me when I really needed help. I feel everybody has helped me actually. Every single one of you guys have helped me.
Your little brother.
Elvin, I feel like my musical background was pushed forward because of you, you know. And church too. Like I went to different churches with you. I feel like that's always been a seed that's never left. You know, besides Abuela, you know, raising us in church, but I feel like musically, I grew when I was always going out with you to these different places to see you play or even to play. Chris, I feel like me and you have like a crazy bond, you know.
Yeah, we do.
I feel like you're always making me laugh in ways that you don't even need to make me laugh. You know what I mean? I think just you being yourself kind of just helps me, like, it just helps me, it opens me up to, like, not the stress of life. It gets me away from the stress of life, you know? I feel like me, you, and Pop used to do a lot of stuff together, you know? Besides smoking, we actually would have conversations, you know? Like, no, but it was fun. Like, you know how Pop gets Pop already, without smoking, he's a fucking...
So who here smokes weed? You don't smoke. No.
I stopped.
You don't smoke.
No.
He ain't never.
Yeah.
This man ain't never touched it.
Never touched it.
You know, liquor. Have you ever drank?
No.
He drank. You drank a beer.
Yeah, but it was
But not hard
only for
liquor.
social.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
just
yeah, yeah.
He's never done
He
shots.
don't. He don't.
or drink
He
like
don't.
that.
Yeah.
You don't party at all.
Yeah,
He's not
At all.
Yeah. And obviously, I tip my hat to you because everybody's out here doing the same shit. You know, you two not. Like, you guys don't really party like that, you know, so I kind of tip my hat to that. That's what I got to say about all 4 of you motherfuckers. I love y'all. I love every single one of y'all.
Love you too, bro.
Yeah, love.
And
Love.
I feel like just spreading more positivity and love amongst everybody is just good vibes.
And
you
your
know?
other sibling.
My sister,
Yeah.
I don't really have a lot of memories of my younger sister, But the memories that I do have, like taking her to see Moana, when she was a baby, when she was 2 or 3 years old. I'm not really close. I was never really close to my little sister because she's always lived with my aunt.
Okay.
And I've never really like come around my aunt a lot after I left her house. Like I'll come around here and there, but like I would see her on holidays sometimes. But my sister, she's one of a kind. That's what I can say.
Okay.
She's one of a kind.
Yeah,
Yes.
buddy. Yeah, buddy.
So nothing.
This is a good dad. Like he really loves his kids, you know. And he's a family man, and I love that, you know. And he's good to Crystal too, his wife. Like he's really good to her. Like he's big, but he really is a bear. Like he's
Teddy
very,
bear.
very.
He loves his.
Yes. Yes, he's very loving. And with Owen, I can say like very encouraging that he always continued to look for God.
Yeah.
You know, out of all of us, the most. You know, so I find that to be very inspiring. You know, for our family. And with Jimmy is also very loving, and he's a good father. Mm-hmm. He's a very good father, and I always tell him that too. And their kids are wonderful too.
Yeah.
And Jimmy's very smart. Like he's been there for me through a lot too, you know. And I can say about each of them, like the most is like I can say is loving. You know, they have been loving. And I was gonna say something else, but my mind just went blank, but I lost it. And then with Frankie, out of all, like him and I are probably the most ones that weren't separated growing up. So like him and I, like our bond is very close.
Yeah.
It's very close with him and I, and we're the closest in age compared to them. We have a bigger gap. So growing up with him, it was different compared to growing up with them. You know, so with him, like, I can lean on him for anything too, and same thing, I could tell him anything, and it's like talking to a diary, you know what I mean? Like, it will always stay between us, but he's a good father. And I would say, out of all, this year, he's grown the most.
Wow, that's amazing. That's amazing.
It's not to put any of us down, but you've definitely grown a lot.
Yeah.
I'm very proud of you.
Thank you, Nati. Yeah, especially this summer. I went through a lot of bullshit.
And it makes me emotional.
Yeah.
But mommy would be very proud.
Yeah. She would be proud of you too, man.
Yeah.
And you know. Yeah, well, I would be proud of you guys too. For even all of us sitting here, honestly, I'm proud of all of us. You know, I'm really proud of all of us, regardless.
Shit, I made it out of my hole.
You did too.
I was burying myself as young. I was so aggressive.
You're part of the family
I
now.
was always pissed off. You know what I mean? It's just,
Anger, yeah.
you know what I mean? After my grandmother died, I went off the deep end for years.
Yeah.
Just trying to find myself.
That's
You
hard.
know, they all had their own, their own thing going. I was 18 and I didn't know where to go, what to do. I didn't have, he bounced on me, you know what I mean? When we got married and went off in his life, he was already established. These two were on my aunt, and I was on the street by myself. And I had to deal with my grandfather to be a caretaker at 18.
Wow.
And I held him down for as long as I could, but, once I had my son, I was like, I can't. I can't be him and my son. You know what I mean? I've been doing this forever, you know what I'm saying? So I had to let him go, you know what I mean? I had to let him go to a home, and I dealt with it and, handled that. I moved on, had my son, you know what I mean? And from there is what gradually got me to carry forward. Frankie, as I said, Frankie's always been that positive person I can always go to. He talked to me, you know what I mean? He always answers when I call him and when I text him, you know what I'm saying? And that's why me and Frankie got I'm a protector and I've always been a protector, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
With all of them, you know what I'm saying? Anybody touches either one of them, I'll be the first one in line getting in the line of fire. You know what I'm saying? Because they already know I'm the aggressive one. If anybody you need to worry about is me, not them. You know what I'm saying? And I've been like that, and he's always been like that with me. With Nati, she's my baby sister, bro. You know what I mean? All the bullying was just me testing and making sure that when she's out in these streets, there ain't no woman gonna put hands on her or man, that she can't handle herself. You know what I mean? That's why I used to hit her hard. Because if she can take mine, she can take mine.
Thanks for the life.
With all of them, I did what I tried to do with all
Yeah,
of
he
them.
did.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I try to make sure that these two were not gonna be bullied.
Yeah.
We're not gonna be, you know what I mean? People just taking advantage of them.
Yeah.
I'm not being scared of any human being in this world because anybody could be the one.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm proud of both. Look at my younger siblings are doing perfectly fine.
That's awesome.
You know what I'm saying? And then you got my two older siblings. Jimmy's always been on a focus. He's always he motivates.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He motivates us. Seeing him doing so good.
Yeah.
That's
You know what I mean? Motivates me to want to do better. Same thing with Frankie. They look at them. They both. You know what I mean? We all were big in our whole lives. You know what I'm saying? And the health wise and everything, I've always struggled. As you see with me, we always struggled. You know what I mean? But him motivated him. Losing the weight, him losing what he did, her losing with the weight.
I'm proud of you.
You know what
man.
I'm saying?
Yeah, bro.
Like, the discipline is real. The discipline is real, and that's why I love my brothers and I love my sister. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Me and my older brother here, we lived together. We breathed in the same room. We've weaved and you know what I mean? We struggled with our grandparents and trying to figure out, you know what I mean, where we fit in.
I mean, you guys saw
You know what I'm
that.
saying?
You
Because
experienced all that.
they had their mom and they had their, you know what I mean? They had their mom, they had their dad. You know what I'm saying? We only had grandma, you know what I mean? My dad showed up after like 15 years old, 14. And, you know what I mean? He never like really got into emotion of my dad or Pop like that, you know what I mean? Because Pop was, you know what I mean? Pop was Pop.
Yeah.
He was more like, he acted more like,
You know what I mean? But,
like, you know what I mean? Like,
you know what I mean? But,
To hang
you know
out
what
with
I
us,
mean?
chill with us. Shit,
We,
my
you
first.
know what I mean? Me and Elvin, I got a little different. You know what I mean? We've been there. We you know what I mean? We bunked up, bunk mates. We had to share each other's
That's
clothes.
beautiful, man.
We had
That's
to,
beautiful, man.
you know what I mean? We had to move as much as we had to move.
Yeah.
We had to fight as much as we had to fight because we was always the new kids.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it was just
I remember.
because our grandmother was a missionary, so when she went, when God called her somewhere, she had to go, and we had to go with her. You know what I mean? So it's hard.
You moved around.
Yeah, we couldn't never be, you know what I mean, in one space saying I had friends. You know what I'm saying? So all we really had was each other most of the time growing up. You know what I mean? Our grandparents were our grandparents, but they were old. You know what I'm saying? They didn't understand what we were trying to do.
Yeah.
We had to sneak out.
Yeah.
We had no choice. You know what I mean? At least they had their mom that gave them a little bit more of that comfort that she was younger. She kind of knew a little bit what was going on. That's why their mother was a mother to me. That's the only mother I know is their mother.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? She's the only one that's always been around. She helped me out when I needed to when I was a kid. You know what I mean? She's the one that called me Jonathan. The only one that was allowed to call me my middle name is Jonathan. The only one. Everybody else, you can't do that. You know what I mean? So then I call them out. You know what I'm saying? And
I'm proud of you, Chris.
I did. Yeah, man. I was glad, man.
You were down bad.
Looking at them and their life, man, it kind
Appreciate
of
you.
made me want to do better for myself.
That's dope, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Especially after Pop dying,
Yeah.
I went off the deep edge. You know what I mean? And I didn't know what to do. You know what I mean? That's why I didn't text out. You know what I'm saying? I was going through my own, my own demonic things going on in my head. So, but I'm glad you guys stood around. You know what I mean? You stood tough. You know what I mean? You stood tough with me all the time. You know what I'm saying? You know, you guys. I love you guys, you know what I'm saying?
We love you, man.
You know what I mean? I'm glad we're going to be like this, you know what I'm saying? We got to do this a little bit more, though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? In the future, you know what I mean? We got to keep this bond with us, you know what I'm saying? Because we all we got, you know what I'm saying? Our families is what we got.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, thank you guys for
follow-up.
having me here, man. I
Yeah,
love
the,
that.
the follow-up episode is gonna be in your new house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank yeah.
Let's hope and pray it'll be in my
Manifest it,
crib. Y'all already know it's going to be everything.
Yeah, everything. What about you, Elvin?
For me, I would say Christopher, definitely protector. I used to protect him in school. Then after school, he became the protector. I would say Frankie, survivor. You were always like bouncing around. I don't know how you did it, man.
Yeah.
And you still came up on top. For Nati's always been a loving person. That's why she has lovely kids, a lovely husband. You know, Moreno, man, he's always been like the brother that I always wish that was like stay at home, you know. But we had to let him go to you know, to his mom, you know, in the weekend. But when he came around, we always used to have mad fun.
That's beautiful,
man. And I love it. I enjoyed. That's why when I came here and Frankie told me this was going to be the episode, I prayed and I was like, man, this is long time overdue, because this hasn't been done in years.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Like I know I see the pictures on social, but you know, when you're face to face, man, it's a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
that's dope.
It's a beautiful thing. But thank you.
Yeah,
No problem. I thought you wanted to.
Alvin, like we were always close growing up. You know, the three of us are always very close. But I also had my moments where you and I hung out, and same thing with Chris. You know, where we would get in our own trouble, and I'll get in trouble with you and everything. You know, and it's just, you know, and that's why when Willa passed away, I just knew it was going to be hard, especially for you two. You know what I mean? And that's why I try to stay as close as I can with you guys. But it was also hard too, because when I see you guys like that, those memories come up, you know,
Absolutely.
and stuff like that. So it was always tough, but you know, I'm proud of you guys, though. I want you to know that, you know. You know, it's funny because we work right near each other, you know what I mean? And we haven't seen each other in so long, so it's always tough and hard. Chris, I'm proud of you. You know what I mean? You turned your life around, and I think that's where I wanted to see you at all this time. You know what I mean? I want you to know that. And I want you to know that I'm proud of you, bro.
Yeah.
And I'm happy that you are where you're at now. So I'm very appreciative.
Family man.
Uzi, you know, my little brother, Uzi, you know, I appreciate you, you know, and everything, you know, even how the way you are, my brother, I really appreciate that a lot. You know, Frankie, you're my little brother. What can I say? Nah, I always felt we always had a bond, you know, the big brother, little brother bond, you know, always. And I love seeing you grow, you know. That's the best thing I can say, and that's just to see you keep growing and keep being you and strive.
Yeah.
And don't let nothing get in your fucking way to get you to your goal and your point.
love that.
Thank you. Nati?
No, fácil. I love you, bro. You know, I appreciate everything you do for the podcast.
Put the cameraman on the right on.
I love him, man.
He's a good guy.
He's great. He's beautiful.
Yeah,
I mean, like his personality, he's fucking hilarious. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
You got to chill
nice.
him off camera. So, you know, you got to be really appreciative for that.
we
guy.
appreciate
You know,
it,
he
bro.
does a lot.
He
you know.
knows. Yeah.
A lot of love for you. Nati, the final, my sister. God, where do I start with her? You know, Nati, wow. I remember when my mom told me she was pregnant, she was having a girl. I was excited because I got to be a big brother, you know. Great that I was a big brother, but I was having a sister this time. So it was really exciting, and I was super happy, and I was like, oh, you know, maybe she could be born on my birthday. She didn't come on my birthday. She came literally almost a whole entire month before me, before my birthday. But I was so excited. Like, I just was always a big brother to her, you know. Like, I always looked out for her. Because I was always excited, like I said, I was always excited to have a little sister. And I couldn't ask for no other better little sister than you. So I appreciate you and I love you. And you're always continuously growing yourself too, so keep it up, you know, and just keep doing you.
Dope.
I love this.
Dope. This was great.
That was a
This
good
actually
question,
good.
bro.
Yeah, this was really good.
That was a good one.
Oh, yeah. All right, man. This is it for the episode. I'm happy for y'all coming out. Thank you, Nati, for opening up your house for us to do
Yeah,
this.
Thank you.
it's beautiful.
Yes,
Great.
thank you. I
Yeah.
appreciate it.
We definitely should do this. Yo, Thanksgiving's in a few days. You know,
Right.
I'm gonna shoot a group text to all y'all. You know,
People used to
properly.
line up, like for the church, they get all like their plates ready.
Yeah, oh my
He's like,
God.
"Yo, many
bro.
brothers, that's
Thanksgiving
somebody, you
was
want to
terrible.
block them?"
Thanksgiving was terrible at our house because there were so many people coming. So many people coming that you had to be. I would steal my food first because I already knew if you weren't there when people start raining in and the plates start coming out, you ain't gonna get a plate.
Yeah. Or our house was always.
You would have to
like
wait
90
for the next turkey.
What about when we used to
and you
host
don't know who
90
made
families
it.
in the house?
So because people would come and bring turkeys, we have 4 or 5 turkeys there, but I want moms. I want this one first, and then I'll try the other ones because there'll be more than like one person bringing a turkey. It'd be like Gracie bringing a turkey, and it'd be Evia bringing a turkey, Mommy making a turkey, and there'd be hundreds of people freaking in the house, and I just want Mommy's. Frankie got caught putting his hand in Mommy's turkey one time, right there in the oven before she could even get it to slice.
You got
it.
Pela?
He just took his eyes.
He didn't get in trouble. He got away with
He
it.
never-
I
get in
rarely
trouble.
get in trouble because my grandma. I was my
He's the
grandma's
baby.
little baby.
He was the baby.
He was the
No
baby.
toques de, no toca Frankie, no
And I was always
toques.
up these guys' butt. I don't know why I was up your butts for no. I don't know why. I just
Because we was always doing something
Something,
interesting
yeah.
that you wanted to be curious about.
Yeah.
That's why.
I was always out. I just remember always never being around. I was like the one that was always like.
You was.
Even though when I was out coming
always
visit you
there
guys
to
on
go see
weekend?
friends and shit. every
Yeah,
time.
I'll just go-
come for the weekend here, but he had friends where we were at too, and you just take off.
Yeah, I go hang out with them. And
We
get
gonna hang out. You know what I mean? And we all had our own little. You know what I mean? This would be the one always following us around. It'd be like, he either go with Elvin or si no se tira con él, se tira conmigo.
I was like one of the biggest cock blockers, bro.
This is true. This is true.
I can't say, yo, my musical taste is like a different variant of
Oh, because-
yours,
Yeah,
I see that.
because-
yours,
yeah.
I'm starting to
papi's,
understand that.
abuelas, abuelos. It was
The
all.
preferences is all there. That's why we get.
That's why I listen to everything.
Everything.
You still play percussion, right?
Every Sunday.
Yeah, he still plays. Yeah, well,
Anybody else play instruments?
I still remember how to play everything I played, but I was more playing like I played everything else.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like me and him, we both played percussions. Like, but he's better than me at it. He kept going. I stopped. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I got into bass for a little while and then stopped. You know what I mean?
I'm a bass player.
So like the most thing I'll do is the cowbell, the timbale, the bongoses, you know what I mean? Like stuff like that. I like to do because he was the conga man, so I didn't want to be in the shadow and be playing the congas too. I wanted to do something, branch off of my own thing. People be like, oh no, he's good at this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it just didn't, you know what I mean? My teenage life kind of went verted another way. And I kind of left the life of God. So I left music a little bit there too.
Okay.
So,
who did
you know
the
what I mean?
keyboard? Was one of somebody?
It was Chino always. You know,
Oh my! It was Joshua.
Yeah, Joshua.
Chino would do this. I'm not gonna say that. No, man. It's not camera. It's on camera. This is his pose. Chino, this was his pose, bro. The volume. And then doing his thing with the soloing, bro.
Yeah.
That was his thing, bro. And then Didi Evie on the drums.
That's
Yo.
all we ever played.
Salsa, Javier played the guitar.
Yeah.
But at the house, though, when we used to practice at the house, us.
Oh, we used to rock. We used to rock.
We used to have fun.
It used to sound real good because you got drums, you
Yeah.
got percussion, and you got me on the side, but you got this man over here
Yeah.
making sure the tunes is right.
Christmas time was always a great time.
It's a party.
We would go.
You would think it'd be a party going on in your
that
house,
was the best.
bro.
Matutino. We used to go to different
Oh,
houses.
Matutino.
Play,
Jump
sing,
and go.
like carols.
okay.
Christian
Yeah,
carols.
carols.
What do they call that?
Matutino.
Matutinos.
Matutinos, yeah.
Yeah. But they also call it something else. Paranda.
Paranda.
You
Yeah.
catching
That's what I
people
was
at the
thinking of.
wrong time.
Yeah. Wake up in the morning.
I'm putting on my pajamas and you come in my house like a parade. Go to your motherfucking house and then leave.
And each house that we would go to, they would come with us to the next house.
Yeah.
One person was
Bigger and bigger.
Yeah.
Like in buses and vans.
No, I think cars, and then sometimes we would walk.
It was close enough. We
I
was
remember,
right
was
there.
it the cruise one time? They're like, shut the lights off and they seen us pulling up. They're like, you don't want to say it.
Oh, yeah.
Pull over Netflix.
Yeah, it was Yeah.
to
It was
be-
Titi Gracie and Junior.
Oh, and Junior.
Yeah, was it was
I think they did that to us in Florida too.
Yes, they did.
They knew that we were coming.
They were.
And then we got to the door, they turned on the lights and they started playing.
Oh, wait. Because you used to live in Florida.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
yeah,
used to
yeah.
4 years.
Sister.
I didn't. I was the one that didn't go to
Yeah, he
Florida.
was doing
Oh,
that.
okay.
He stayed with my
Okay.
mom.
He stayed with Mom Dukes.
Yeah, that was the 4 years I wasn't
right.
going to church.
Yeah.
I lived in Florida, in Fort Myers, a very short amount of time while you guys were there.
Wow, we
I was there for
actually
like 01
lived
to
in Lehigh.
like 04.
Yeah.
What? Lehigh?
Lehigh
So I was-
Lakers.
He was
Yeah.
Lehigh. Yeah,
Yeah,
Lehigh.
I was
He
like
Lehigh.
Daniels Parkway, right off 75. So I was like 15 minutes from Lehigh.
Yeah.
I went to Cypress.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah. I've been there.
Yeah,
I've been there. Yeah, I've been there.
it's an art school. I don't know what it is
Yeah,
now,
I've
but it
been
was an
there.
art school. Everybody went to go there.
But I'm gonna end it there.
Nah,
I love
man.
y'all. Thank you for coming on here.
You know, love y'all, man.
Thank you for watching. This is the Me and the
Breathe.
Family episode. Hi, Ezra.
What's up, Ezra?
Thank you for watching. This is Everything and Anything podcast, and we out.
We out.
We out.
Yeah.
Breathe.
We out.